Hey there, Zodiac Frequencies fam. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into those cosmic currents that shape our everyday lives. If you're a Capricorn tuning in today, get ready. We've got some insights specifically for you on January 8th, 2025. As we all know, the stars can sometimes throw a little chaos our way, and today might just be one of those days. So grab your notebooks or your favorite crystal and get comfortable, because we're about to get into the astrology of the day. Now here's the scoop. Today, Capricorns, you might find yourself facing a bit of a hiccup in your relationship. That upset with your partner? Yeah, it might feel like a big distraction from your usual groove, but don't let that anger get the best of you. This situation is likely rooted in a lack of communication. Remember, my fellow Earth sign, things don't need to spiral into chaos. Throughout the video, we're going to break it down step by step. We'll first explore what's causing this temporary upset and how your usual pragmatic approach might be put to the test today. After that, I'll share some practical tips on how to keep your cool and bring clarity back into the conversation with your partner. And don't worry, we'll also look at how to set some clearer communication boundaries so that similar situations don't keep popping up. Finally, we'll wrap it all up with a little advice on how to end the day on a high note and restore that harmony you thrive on. So, stick around, because we're diving into each of these aspects in depth. And remember, even when the stars feel like they've aligned against you, there's always a sequence of actions you can take to turn things around. Let's get into the hearts and minds of Capricorns today and see how best to tackle what lies ahead. Okay, so back to that relationship hiccup. It's critical to approach this with the mindset of understanding and knowledge. Try to pin down where the miscommunication started. Was it something you said, or something that got taken the wrong way? It could even be something from yesterday that's carried over into today. Those pesky retrogrades can stick around and mess with our vibes. As Earth signs, Capricorns are typically grounded, practical, and reliable. However, when the emotional waters get choppy, even the most stable can find themselves feeling out of sorts. It's completely natural. Just don't forget to breathe and regain that inner balance. Avoid reacting immediately out of anger, and instead aim to create a space for both you and your partner to express yourselves openly. This is where the real magic can happen. Communication is key, right? It's not about winning an argument, but rather understanding each other's perspectives. Use today to establish those clearer pathways for future discussions. You could even suggest creating a communication code with your partner to address sensitive topics, like a safe word that signals when something needs a pause for reflection. Trust me, this can save a lot of heartache in future discussions. The great news is, by the end of the day, things should smooth out. It's so important to remember that every relationship has its peaks and valleys. What matters most is how you navigate them. So engage deeply, listen carefully, and allow that mutual support to shine through. This is your moment to flex those relationship muscles, and don't overlook the power of self-reflection. Tonight, take some time to journal or meditate about what happened earlier in the day. Think about your feelings without judgment and make a game plan for different ways to handle similar situations in the future. You have the power to choose how this unfolds next time. Before we finalize today's horoscope, here's a quick recap. You might face an upset in communication today. Recognize this as a temporary distraction and don't let it overwhelm you. Focus on understanding rather than anger. Create new layers of communication with your partner and make tomorrow even better than today. By the end of the day, all the confusion can transform into renewed harmony. So, Capricorns, let's take the lessons of January 8th, 2025 with us. You guys are resilient and incredibly strong when you lean into your earthy nature. Thanks for spending this time with us here at Zodiac Frequencies. If you enjoyed this horoscope, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications of something new each day. Remember, the universe is guiding us every step of the way, and we're here to navigate it together.